Coach Bryan Turner, Coach 316, back with another video. All right, let's see what we got. All right, one thing about these videos I like is that the fact that again, I'm a school administrator, and a lot of times it's just common respect. I mean, we don't want to go home mad and upset, you know, mad and upset when it comes to a game, whether it's a win or a loss. But people don't really realize like the amount of work that an administrator at a sporting event has to be responsible for. The money aspect, making sure that the the gate, taking tickets, issuing tickets, safety and security, the actual game itself, making sure the in-game play is credible and it's held with a high esteem. And then at the end of the day, making sure everybody gets out of there safe. One thing that I hate is when we go to events and we go to games and we have security, and it's just a reasonable request that goes along with just being an administrator. Because if we showed up to your job and acted a fool, critiqued everything that you did at your job, and then refuse to leave or have an issue with someone or something that's going on with your job, you'll look at me like I'm crazy. But this is exactly how I look at some of these parents that are, I mean, they act crazy at these games. So again, I want to make sure that these videos are being used for teaching, all right, a teaching moment, educating moment for the do's and the do nots when it comes to proper etiquettes at games. And then at the end of the day, if you can pick up some little nuggets on parenting and little things like that, I think that's super beneficial for us too. So again, let's jump right back into this video and see what type of incident that these folks are going to have to deal with.
Only warning: if you fail to leave the building, you're going to. This is your only warning. If you fail to leave the building, you're going to get arrested for trespassing. Leave the building, or we'll have them leave outside. Outside. Leave the building, please. Sir, leave the building.
I don't understand. I do not understand.
Leave the building.
I have not talked to you.
Outside.
I haven't said a word. I don't know why you're touching.
All right. The police officer, all right, the authority, whether if you respect them or not, but the police officer that's doing his job gave these two men and lady a reasonable request that, hey, game is over with. Whether if you're looking for your kids, waiting on your kids, whatever the case may be, you might have to just wait for them outside. All right. There's no need to stand around in the gym to stand and wait. Now, some school may have policies where, it's okay for you to kind of, hang around, wait for little Johnny, little Timmy to come out of the locker room. You can ride home with your parents. But again, I understand what the safety officer, what the police officer is trying to do. He's trying to make it to where the administrators, the school administrators, because I guarantee that school administrator, whether if it's a principal, whether if it's a coach, whether if it's an AD, he's probably been there since 7 o'clock that morning. He's trying to get out of there at 9 o'clock at night. And then you got parents that are listening to everything that the police officer is saying, but we live in a world to where he ain't talking to me. He ain't saying nothing to me. I don't know what this is. And this is what we're getting right now. So like I said, I get it. I've been here. So let's see what unfolds.
This is your only warning. If you fail to leave the building, you're going to get arrested for trespassing. Leave the.
This is your only warning. If you fail to leave the building, you will be arrested. But my guy in the sweatshirt, he ain't trying to hurt none of that.
Building, or we'll have them leave outside. Outside. Leave the building, please.
Sir,
leave the building.
I don't understand. I do not understand.
Leave the building.
I have not talked to you.
Outside.
I haven't said a word. I don't know why you're touching me.
Leave the building.
I don't know why you're touching me.
Leave the building. Leave the building. Leave the building.
Don't touch it.
Leave the building.
Sir, I don't know why you're touching
You're going to go in
me.
handcuffs and go to jail. Leave the
I
building.
don't know why
You guys are
touching me.
giving a lawful order to leave the building.
I have not said a word.
Leave the building.
I have not done anything
Leave
to
the
disturb
building.
anything. I don't know why you're
Leave the
touching
building. Leave the building. Go with your dad. Leave the building, please. Leave the building. Leave the building. Leave the building.
We're waiting for our
Leave the building. Please. Leave the building.
Please.
Leave the building. You've already been advised. Leave the building. Leave the building.
We're trying to. We are trying to.
Keep them coming, Coach. We're inside the jail. Leave the building. Leave the building. Leave the building.
We are trying to.
Walk out from the building. Walk out from the building. Walk out from the building. Leave the building. Turn around and leave the building or you're going to jail. It's as simple as that. Turn around and leave the building. Walk out of the building. Leave the building. Walker.
Oh my God! What is he doing?
You are not doing this. You are not doing this.
You're going to jail. Come here. You're under arrest. You are under arrest. You are under arrest.
Hey, watch yourself! No.
I'm not under arrest.
No, you can't.
Back up. Back up.
Hey, back up, guys. Back up.
You're under arrest. Come here.
Where you didn't get off?
Back up. Back up. Step inside. You're under arrest. Step inside. So.
Now, I just want you guys to just pay attention. And I can be wrong because, like I said, I have friends and family that's in law enforcement. I kind of deal with law enforcement on a regular basis, but I'm not immune to any of these situations. Actually, I've been in positions or situations like this that we're watching. And one thing that comes to mind is that, everybody thinks that they're not talking to them. All right. So there's no sense of urgency to hit it, to be gone. You want to try to win an argument in the public opinion of, in the vicinity of a gym space out in public. You want to try to win and show the police officers that it ain't going to be me. I don't know what you talking about. And this guy again, and I don't know police officer, I don't know the safety officer, I don't know what these guys are, but it looks like that they're law enforcement, and because the guy has the body cam on. But he gave numerous, after he said this is going to be the only warning, you had guys just kind of shucking and jiving, taking their time, not wanting to leave, not wanting to respect this man's authority as being a police officer. And I try not to get so caught up in the discord of politics and what's going on. But I mean, obviously, we live in a society where we disrespect the police officers, we disrespect the teachers, we disrespect the coaches. We disrespect everybody until somebody has had enough. They through playing, they through with the games, and stuff like this comes out. But hats off to the police officers. I mean, he's no nonsense guy. He's not playing with you. He's not gonna, give you maybe no. Leave, or you're gonna leave in handcuffs. Okay, leave, or you're gonna leave in handcuffs. So let's see what happens.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've been out to talk to these.
But you fucking saw how they were. You guys saw how they fucking were. You guys saw how they fucking were. It's fucking bullshit.
Close these doors.
It's fucking bullshit. You did it.
And then you got this guy that has to say every cuss word known to man. And he was the first one. If he would have left and took the crew with him, nobody would be in this position. But not only did you have him that had to say a few things, his counterpart had to say a few things. And now you had the mom, the granny, the girlfriend, the wife, whoever, she's basically saying, you're not talking to me. Then it turns into, don't touch the kids. Don't say this to the kids and this and that. But You didn't want to respect this man's position as being a law enforcement police officer, telling everybody, let's exit the building, because you felt privileged enough to say, no, I'm not leaving until my kids come. Okay, well, this is what's going to happen.
It was you.
This guy's 25 years old.
All this could have been avoided if they would have just left.
Keep him right there.
This is 25-year police military. He started trying to call me police.
I'm coming out, Frankie.
They can't open from out there, so as long as he's shut.
Yeah, that's fine.
Shit, you're disgusting.
Exit the building. Exit the building.
Keep fucking walking.
Exit. I get it. Exit the building.
You're not eating.
Exit the
Piece
building.
of shit.
Exit shit. I'm winning. Exit the building. What? Exit the building. Exit the building. Exit the building. Exit the building now. Anybody that's refused to exit is going to be placed under arrest. Exit the building.
So let me just let you behind the scenes of what's going on here now. Again, I've been doing this I've been in education since 2007, 2008. This is typical. You know, after a game, people have nowhere to go. You know, you want to just hang out because, you know, everybody want to keep the party going. But in this situation, this is what's going on. You have kids that are just lingering because the adults refuse to be adults and get their kid and going about their business. Okay. Now they have to make a spectacle. They have to make a scene based on someone has done them wrong, because the officer put his hands on someone to just get people to leave the premises. Now, I deal with this on a daily basis. Anytime we have a home game, anytime we have any type of event. And I like to say that, you know, they're doing a real good job of having poise and trying to control the crowd. Hats off to these guys that are doing this, because again, you got parents that are yelling at you, kids that are yelling at you. And you never know where the problem is going to come from, because now once those kids walk outside their door, some of those kids are not going to go to their cars. They're not going to go home. Some of their parents are not going to go to their cars and go home. They're going to stay out there and keep the mess up. So let's see what happens.
It's not TPD, that's for sure.
Exit the building. Exit the building.
All the kids get out the side door over there.
Maybe you're going to see something, just get the crowd outside the doors, out of the parking lot. Exit the building. Exit the building.
My guy in the sweatshirt is still going.
Jeez Louise. It's just Caleb with the rest of you right here inside the door. I don't know if he's still here or not.
Ask for a supervisor to come.
482, you come over here.
Hey, make sure you use promo code Coach Turner for $20 off your first purchase. Team SeatGeek, use promo code Coach Turner for $20 off your first purchase.
He was just
Team
saying he's
SeatGeek.
not leaving. They're not leaving. They're not leaving. I told him numerous times. If you don't leave, you're going to get
Make
placed
sure you
under
like and
arrest.
subscribe to the channel.
And then he tried to essentially block in where I was trying to grab the one chick.
This guy right here is the one
Police officer. I just need to talk to him.
If you'd like to talk to the supervisor, he's coming right now.
He's coming right now?
Yep. So I recommend you just wait over here.
Okay.
They'll have him come talk to you.
Right on.
What are you coming in here for? Okay, come back. You're not going to be able to get back inside right now. It's students. And it's like a group of 30 Cienega parents that want to leave. The coach is detained back there. That's their kids essentially. They were getting them sent out the other way. Caleb has a coach that we kept up in there with him, so long as my punting's in there, and Brandon can talk to this one dude. Yeah. So there's a group of about 30 like Cienega parents, the other team. Frankie told them numerous times to leave. They essentially were refusing. We gave them numerous orders. There was a female that wouldn't leave, so I was starting to direct them out. She turned around and kind of got up in our face. I went to go grab her. The coach stepped in and started trying to push me away from her. And so we ended up just grabbing the coach. He's in there in handcuffs now. But this gentleman right here is somehow another coach. He wants to talk to you, the bigger than the blue.
You got to talk to Saheed's daughter.
So they're all trying to leave on the bus.
All these cuffs right here. No,
But
I'm calling
the coach at least in cuffs. So ultimately it took 8 of us to get them all out.
All the parents out?
Yeah.
Oh,
They were told numerous times, they're like, we're waiting for the kids,
Give me a minute.
They were told numerous times the kids aren't exiting here to wait from outside because they're exiting out the locker room, is what Frankie told them. And they still were just essentially talking shit, ganging up in the court, running their mouths, trying to talk shit to the school officials. They told them all to leave. Frankie told them to leave numerous times. We were trying to get them out, and that's when I went to go grab. I don't even know who she was. One of the parents.
Okay.
And then that's when the coach essentially was just kind of pushing me out of the way. Yeah. So we just grabbed
coach
it.
is inside.
Yeah.
Like I know some scuffles and that happened there. We're trying to everyone leave, but like the main.
You guys want to just take like a couple down to the bus, make sure they're getting loaded on the bus, no issues.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Because these are all the students right now getting kicked out the other side onto the bus right now.
Our guys are on the bus. Put his hands on his wife.
No, leave him in there for now if you guys are close
Someone put
for it.
hands on my wife, I'd be pretty upset too, and that's where the stuff came from. You can't put some hands on my wife and do a little bit argument. When he did that, to grab him, he's trying to walk him out, so we're leaving it, and it turned to that. So I'm gonna lost the shit, but like.
As a coach, he essentially pushed me out of the way when I was trying to arrest one of the.
Well, your wife should have been listening. She should have followed your lead, and when you walked out, she would have walked out with you. But by the fact that you didn't want to leave, she didn't want to leave.
He was
You get what you get.
And was pushing us out of the way. So he was finally sitting in the door, refusing to come in, refusing to sit up for us finally.
No. All right. A lot of dead space with that. But again, here's my hot take on that. All right, for a situation like that. All right. Now I get it. When it comes to just passionate parents, passionate fans, wins and losses, it's heated. It probably was a rivalry game. It looked like it was during high school season. It was probably a rivalry game, high intensity game. And I can probably tell and just know what team probably lost, what team probably won. And then again, you got parents kind of hanging out, want to console their teenager or their player once they come out of the locker room. Nothing's wrong with that, especially on a high octane type game. But again, you have to be the role model for your kids. Parents, listen to me. I'm not coming at you, and I'm not, and I hate getting into these situations where it seems like I'm bashing parents, but in the grand scheme of things, I'm a parent myself, and I know when to react, when not to overreact when it comes to situations like this. I also have to remind myself, and I set the example and the tone in my household and in my family that, you know, when I move in a certain direction, if I get excited, then that's a cue for them to kind of get excited. If I don't get excited and it's not a big deal to me and I can just kind of brush it off my shoulder and kind of move on, then they move according to. Same way with my team. If I'm the coach on the sideline throwing chairs, you know, spitting, fighting, trying to argue with the refs, 9 times out of 10, my kids are going to do the exact same thing. You have to be the role model out there at all times. Coach, man, husband, father, you have to do that. In this type of situation, again, is more of a slap in the face to law enforcement, and it's more of a slap in the face to authority, administrators, because the apple probably don't fall far from the tree. If the parents are doing stuff like this, I guarantee you, whenever if they ever was to show who the student is, who the kid is, who the athlete is, pretty sure it's probably the same type of flavor that you're going to get from that athlete, whether if it's passionate, because a lot of times when it comes to kids of you know, certain demographics, it's considered passion. When it comes to kids in the city, in the hood, when it comes to black kids, then it's met with aggression. And I don't want people to look at this video or look at these type of highlights and look at these things and see that you can't learn anything from this. What I'm trying to get you to understand, if you're watching this video, you have to be able to control your emotions. You have to be able to lead by example. All right. If you're the head coach, if you're the administrator, if you're the father, if you're the husband, move accordingly. Once the law enforcement, the administrator, the teacher, whoever said, hey guys, it's time to leave, let's head up to the front. Don't look at it in a sense of who they talking to. They ain't talking to me, because that same type of mentality gets you in a situation like this where we're reviewing body cam footage and making a reaction for your poor judgment. All right. And again, as a coach, I'm all about community. All right. I'm all about having support. I'm all about staying after to consult the athlete, whether if it's a win or a loss. But the moment that person or that authority say, hey, it's time to go, it's time to clear the space, let's just have a sense of urgency in getting there and not looking at it as like, who he talking to? He ain't talking to me, because that type of mentality gets us in a situation where we have to review body cam footage. So thank you guys for tuning into this video. Really appreciate your time. Remember, make sure you like and subscribe to the video, hit that notification bell so you can get notified anytime I come out with a video like this. All right. Promo code Coach Turner for $20 off your first purchase at SeatGeek. Okay. Big shows, big concerts, anything. Make sure you check that out and see if you can get $20 off on Coach Turner. That's on me for you checking out this video. Okay. And with every video we do, make sure that you are grateful for every sunrise, thankful for every sunset. Appreciate you guys taking your time out today to check out this video. Thanks. And I will see you guys on the next video.